We are in the brunt of summer. The sun is terribly bright. However, even that blazing sunshine is part of the mise-en-scène of a refreshing morning for me. Man, such a nice morning. I can only imagine what great things are in store for us today. You think so too, right, Himari?
そうだね。
What? That reaction is the polar opposite of excitement. Hold on a second. Something happened? You look awfully bummed out to me.
そう見える？
Yeah, not a single person would say otherwise. That sigh was very hefty. Man, was her horoscope this morning awfully bad or something? Or maybe she forgot to record her favorite show yesterday.
そっか。わかっちゃいますか。
Following that, she lets go of my hand. Huh? Hold on. Seriously, what's with this foreboding mood? Hey, are you alright? Seriously. You got me feeling like really worried.
何かあったっていうか。今日って体育あったよね。
Right, we have PE today. Yeah, but what of it?
やっぱり今日も球技だよね。
Yeah. I think he said we were doing basketball.
嫌だな。憂鬱だよ。
So, that was what it was. Oh, you're feeling kinda crappy cause we have PE today. Jeez, you frightened me there for a sec. I thought something was seriously wrong.
だって私全然運動神経ないし、みんなの足引っ張っちゃうんだもん。
But what's the big deal about that? I thought sports in PE class were mainly about having fun. I mean, today we are gonna have the boys and girls playing together, so it's plain recreational.
でも私どんくさいからかっこ悪い姿見せちゃうし。
Oh, that makes sense. Himari has always been extremely conscientious about her lack of talent when it comes to sports. Ball sports are the worst. I still remember how whenever we played Japanese dodgeball, she was automatically assigned to outfield each game. Personally speaking, I love seeing her play sports, even ball sports, because she always tries so hard and it's just adorable to watch. But yeah, I can see why she'd feel like crap about that. Anyone would loathe having to participate in PE if it meant them making silly mistakes over and over and becoming a laughingstock. I tend to forget that since I love PE, but yeah, no one wants to embarrass themselves in front of others. I get where you're coming from, but I think it's best to just forget that and try to have some fun. Nobody's gonna think you're a loser just because of a game of basketball. Heck, guys even get the urge to root for people like you who try their best even when they're not all that good.
そうかな。
Well, I'm just saying, look at it a little more positively. Can you do that? I can say at the very least you make me want to cheer for you, and that has nothing to do with me being your boyfriend. I know it's hard for you since you're bad at it, but everyone has things they're bad at. I want to say people are best off just accepting that, not letting it get to them. After that, I give her head a light rub. Yep, what I said was good advice. I didn't slip up anywhere. In the same vein that Himari is abysmal at sports, there should also be things she's amazing at. I don't think a person's worth should depend on how good they are at certain things.
そっか。なら、きょうちゃんと同じチームがいいな。
With that, she tightly grips my hand again. Watching the way she then walks off while snuggling up close to me gives me a cuter impression of her than usual. Haha, I hope so too. I mean, we don't get to play together as guys and girls that often. That gives me enough reason to show off.
私いると勝てないよ。
Yeah, I don't care about that. What's important is whether you get to have fun or not. At the end of the day, that's all PE classes are about. Himari's face finally lightens up. Without that bright shining smile on my girlfriend's face, I just can't be at ease. I'm reminded of that again right now.
きょうちゃんは優しいね。
You think? It feels kinda embarrassing when you say that to me. And I mean, honest to God, I'm the kind of guy who is soft on himself, but more strict and uncaring with others.
そんなことないよ。 嘘ついても無駄なんだから。
Seriously, stop it! You're gonna kill me of embarrassment here, and I don't really want to die.
そんなきょうちゃんが私大好きだよ。
Stop it! Please! Have mercy! Thus, the two of us peacefully make our way over to school. After her smile returned, she stayed in a joyful mood all the way until we reached our classroom. Morning!
おはよう。
As always, there's a lot of bustle in the classroom. The girls wave at Himari while Genki and Momo are sitting at their desks too caught up in games to notice me.
おはよう。これありがとう。面白かった。
Hmm? Oh, those manga I lent you a while back. I then take the 3 volumes she hands me.
これは久々に大当たりだったわね。タン塩にタレをつけられそうになった時は読んでいてヒヤヒヤしたわ。
Oh yeah, that scene is really tense. Kalbi betraying them came legit out of nowhere. Never expected that. Mochizuki and I start enthusiastically discussing the manga. Apart from the one minor flaw, that the food that gets used is always rather unknown, this cooking battle manga is pretty good.
何の話？
This manga here, the art style might seem kinda weird for it, but it's actually a kinda cooking manga. I then hand Himari one of the volumes.
焼肉マントマン？
Yep. The creator uses this really intense, non-cutesy art style, but the writing and stuff is really smart and interesting, so it's a great read.
私も最初は変な漫画だと思って避けてたんだけど、試しに読んでみたらすごく面白かったのよ。そうなんだ。
She skims over a few pages. When it comes to manga, Mochizuki and I are heaps and bounds above Himari in terms of stuff read. What do you think? Pretty interesting how the story throws you all these unexpected twists right off the bat in the first chapter.
これ借りてもいい？私も読んでみたい。
Oh, that's my Himari! Oh, and also there's quite a few side stories in the series as well. They're in a separate volume, so if you wanna read those, also just hit me up.
ありがとうね。
I thus hand Himari all 3 volumes. It's a pretty nice feeling getting to share the stuff you love with your girlfriend, I gotta say.
個人的にはサンチュの献身的な姿に心打たれたわ。
Oh, Lettuce is great. Damn shame she was just a side character, cause she really deserved more. I'm positive you'll like it too, Himari. Actually, I want you to become a die-hard fan of it, just like me. You see, at the end of the first volume, there's this twist that really throws you for a loop. If you enjoy that part, I guarantee you'll love the rest.
聞いてたら面白そうだし、帰ったらすぐ読む。
Oh, and the author also does a web Yonkoma series. New chapters come out every week. You remember the site URL off the top of your head, Mochizuki? I actually haven't gotten around to starting it myself.
じゃあメールでリンク送っておくわね。
Mochizuki then immediately texts me the link to the website. Oh right, that's the one. I've been interested in reading it ever since I stumbled upon it online a while back. Thank you, Mochizuki. Oh, is Himari getting jealous?
はい、皆原さんにも。ありがとう。
Mochizuki also texts Himari the link. I never knew they had each other's numbers.
結構あるあるネタが多くてサクッと読めちゃうわよ。
It's supposed to be a heartwarming slice of life manga, right? I really love slice of life stuff, to be honest, the stuff you can just relax to while reading and turn off your brain. Personally, I believe what's in between the gags is what makes or breaks Yonkoma manga. And heck, it's actually fairly common that the normal conversations between the characters are given more importance and focus than the gags themselves.
それじゃ、私ちょっと真宙のとこ行かなきゃいけないから。
Bye! I bookmark the URL Mochizuki sent me so I don't forget it. Manga is also becoming increasingly digital lately, which really makes me realize the convenience of the times we live in. What's wrong? Himari pulled on my sleeve.
日常系の漫画が好きなの？
Yeah, though I used to not. Only in these past few years have I really opened up to him.
そっか、そうなんだ。
Himari? She has a very lonely look on her face. Sorry. Did I make you feel sad? I can kinda guess the reason behind it, but for now I just want to reassure her. I've always been kinda insensitive, and consequently I would often do things to Himari in the past that would result in her making the same face she has now. Back in the day, that always earned me a slap on the head from my mom. I discovered some other manga a while back I think you'd like. Wanna swing by the bookstore after school today? But now I'm able to fix things like this through my own means. I once again resolved myself to be the kind of boyfriend able to do that. With lunch break over, the class Himari dreaded is finally upon us. Since our class is the only one that has PE right now, we are gonna play basketball with both guys and girls mixed together. Me, Genki and Mochizuki too, we all love basketball, so accordingly we are really hyped up. But as for another someone...
違うチームだね。
Yeah, it really sucks. As evidenced by the look on her face, we ended up on different teams. Himari is quite depressed over it. Fucking damn it, could they at least show an inkling of consideration and, you know, put us on the same damn team? Tch, they really got some nerve trying to pull us apart.
こればっかりは仕方ないよ。くじ引きだもん。
Damn it, I should have seen this coming. Then I could have had Momo mess with things. The dude's actually pretty skilled when it comes to sneaky stuff like that.
大丈夫かな。迷惑かけちゃわないかな。
You'll be fine. It's not like you're gonna intentionally try and make them lose or anything. Heck, I'd even say if you try hard, they'll take notice and have your back.
あー、絶対足引っ張っちゃうって。
She then begins to clutch her head between her hands. Haha, PE classes from prior must have given her traumatic experience. Seems like she's been left with quite the mental scar. Well, like I told you this morning, it's pretty much all about having fun, so don't worry yourself over it. And hey, you've even got Nonomura on your team. Whoever has the most fun is the real winner at the end of the day.
そうだよね。頑張るよ、私。
Yeah, good luck. I'll be cheering for you. I then lightly stroke Himari's head.
頭撫でてくれると落ち着く。
Haha, I can do it for you whenever you need it. Just say the word.
本当？
Yeah, like... A good rough rub. Who's a good girl?
それじゃあ私なんか犬扱いされてるじゃん。
Haha, who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? I continue stroking Himari's head regardless. I feel kinda bad about teasing her like this, but girls' hair isn't like ours. It's so silky and glossy. Ugh! This is addictive! To make it even better, there's this nice smell entering my nose. As her boyfriend, I feel so comfortable right now.
あれ？なんか気持ちいいかも。
Haha, really?
でも髪ボサボサになっちゃうからダメ。
Sorry! Yeah, I don't want to ruin her hair. I immediately draw back my hand from her head.
ありがとう、きょうちゃん。
Haha, did that make you feel a little better? Judging by the bright smile on her face, I think she should be fine. I go ahead and start some stretches to loosen up my joints and muscles while I wait for my team's match.
おーい、そろそろ試合始めるよ。
Alright, I'll be over in a sec. I'm up, Himari. Wish me luck.
いってらっしゃい。
I give Himari a quick wave and head straight to the court. My team, decided completely randomly, consists of Momo, Mochizuki and 2 other girls. We got this in the bag. Mochizuki's so good you could legit throw her on a court against an actual high school basketball team and she'd kick ass. I'm also pretty good at basketball myself, and Momo is decent as long as he's only on defense. So yeah, we definitely have the edge here.
頑張って。ファイト。
Himari is already cheering me on. Damn, her cheers are so simple, but they are hyping me up. Mochizuki! The match begins. Mochizuki immediately gets the ball and I call out to her. I'm completely unguarded and beneath the basket already. Once she takes notice of that, Mochizuki beautifully moves her way past the opposing team's defense and passes me the ball. Perfect! And in the next moment, the ball goes through the basket.
Nice!
Point advantage, ours. I throw a glance at Himari and see her cheering gleefully.
彼女からの声援はどう?
Yeah, it makes me feel super happy. It feels a lot nicer than I thought. Alright, I'm gonna make the sickest, most dopest plays this game and show off to Himari. I usually just do goofy shit and mess up. Gotta get serious every once in a while so I can show my girlfriend how cool I am.
ファイトきょうちゃんあんなに応援されちゃ頑張るしかないわよね
You betcha! I'm gonna nail a perfect string of victories for Himari today.
たくさんパス出すからかっこいいとこ見せてあげなさい
Man, thanks. I'll make sure to go all out then. Mochizuki works closely with me and I also receive assistance from Momo, so before long I'm the top scorer for our team. I'm not going for risky three-pointers that I know I'll miss, just focusing on slowly but surely widening the gap with 2-point shots. Aight! Another score!
ナイス
All cause you gave me such a good pass.
かっこいいよきょうちゃん
Himari shouts praise to me each time I score. No denying it, she really is a league above all the other girls when it comes to cuteness. Well, the downside to that is all the intense glares I get from the guys. The match then goes on and we continue outplaying the other team and widening our lead.
ナイスきょうちゃん
I don't know if it's cause I've been moving around constantly for a while now, but I can analyze the situation on the court a lot more logically now. We may be playing basketball, but well, at the end of the day, this is just PE class. It may seem immature, but so be it. I wanna crush the other team with all I got. Mochizuki!
ナイスパス
Mochizuki immediately runs up right next to me, anticipating that I'd weave through the opposing team's defensive line. It's all you! She catches my pass and lands the ball in the net with a beautiful shot. That naturally has everyone raising noise. You really are incredible at basketball.
フリーだもん余裕よ
Well, I feel like that wouldn't honestly change much. She's been guarded a whole lot this match. Himari, I'm gonna go for a three-pointer here, so don't take your eyes away. I wave both my hands at Himari and draw her attention to me. Himari in turn makes the victory sign with her fingers.
なんだあの二人つえ息合いすぎだろ
Himari! Her face looked kinda sad there for a moment, so I call out her name. Shit, did I get carried away again? My body just seems to react on its own when I see her like that. That's similarly why, even though I like to tease her, it really throws me off when she apologizes to me. The final whistle then blows, signaling the end of the match.
お疲れ様
Phew, it's been a while since I last worked up such a nice sweat.
すっごくかっこよかったよ
Ha ha, you're gonna make me blush. Himari immediately latches herself onto me. I kinda don't want her to get grossed out since I'm sweaty, but I'm always open for Himari showering me with affection. Your team's up next, right? This time I get to cheer you on, so just go out there and do your best.
あー違うんじゃない
I'm pretty sure you are. Nonomura and Genki are already on the court.
うい
What good did you think trying to lie to me would do?
だって
Don't let it get to you, you'll be fine. You were watching our game, so you saw Momo, right? All he was basically doing was standing on the court. Besides, you got Genki on your team too. That doofus isn't half bad, so I'd say there's a realistic chance you could win.
うんそうだね頑張るよ
That's what I like to hear. Go get him, girl.
行ってきます
Himari finally gives a firm reply. Now that I've ignited a fire in her, yeah, maybe something crazy could happen. You can do it, Himari! The match then kicks off. Right off the bat, the ball ends up in Himari's hands.
のそれは予想外
Himari threw the ball to Genki, but she basically just flung the ball away in a fluster, so it's now rolling in a different direction. Genki naturally can reach it in time, and the opposing team gains possession.
ごめ
どんまいどんまい
大丈夫、気にしない気にしない。
Her teammates, Nonomura and Genki, try their best to encourage Himari. Keep your chin up, Himari! Calm down and do your best!
今相手が言ったよ。
Oh. The next moment, Mochoppi closes in on Himari, dribbling the ball.
Mochoppi!
What the hell? How does he dribble so precise and skillfully? This is fucking Mochoppi of all people we are talking about here too! Himari, block him! Do whatever, just as long you stop him from shooting! Himari's yell proves in vain as Mochoppi beautifully scores with a dunk shot in front of our eyes. Wow, this guy, he should at least hold back a little against the girl. Following that, the tides of the game proceed to flow in favor of the opposing team. Whatever resistance Himari and Genki offer remains fruitless, and the gap between the scores gets higher and higher.
しゃあないしゃあない取られたら取り返そう
さあさあ、頑張るよ。
Seeing the flames I ignited in her dwindling down more and more, I guess maybe that she is telling herself she's the reason their team is losing. You can do it, Himari! Keep in there! It's not your fault the other teams got such a big lead. Mochoppi's just too damn good. Mochoppi then nails a three-pointer with the most casual look on his face. Who the hell is this guy? He could seriously give Mochizuki a run for her money. Anyhow, keep going! You can do it! L-O-V-E, Himari! L-O-V-E!
Mochoppi cyclone!
That motherfucker! Genki dude, kill his ass! With a couple problems along the way, the game carried on and eventually... Good job out there!
でも私みんなの足引っ張っちゃって全然活躍できなくて
The game has thus concluded without anyone getting injured.
私ももっと運動できたら
Don't let it get to you. Heck, you even threw a couple of shots during the latter half, right? And you did your best to throw nice passes to Genki and Nonomura.
気にすんなって一生懸命やってたじゃねえか
そうだよ。いっぱい動いて満足したし、何も気にする必要ないよ。
The two of them try to cheer Himari up, but the apologetic look on Himari's face still remains.
ありがとう
I ponder over what I myself can say to cheer her up, but... Shit, I got nothing. Right when my girlfriend needs me most, I can't think of a single smart thing to say. Man, what a boyfriend I am. I'm sure all the popular guys know how to resolve stuff like this. Just a few of the right words and they can probably cheer up any girl.
次はあんたの試合よね。
Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
ほら、ひまひま、落ち込んでないで彼氏さんの応援しなきゃ。
一生懸命応援する
Thanks, Himari. If you've got my back, I just know we'll win this. Thus, my team's second game begins. Similar to the last game, Mochizuki is our lead offense, while I'm the one she passes to, and ultimately the one building up our score.
はいときょうちゃんまだまだいけるよ
Himari is eagerly cheering me on like last time. Initially, all I wanted was to show off in front of Himari, but now I'm playing my heart out because I want to reciprocate for her cheering as much as I can.
うわーパス
させない
Mochizuki is fearlessly going after the ball. Then, when possession is hers, she'll throw it to me, creating windows for me to score. Thanks! Following her pass, I score again for the god knows what time. And there's the final whistle too, right as I scored my last shot.
あかっこいいよ
Himari cheered me on like that all through the latter half. And that was basically how PE class went today.